Streisand.
Hey guys, it's Jonah here. Welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. And as you can see, got the bit of the woolly hat on this week because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's getting a bit, how should we say, bit cold in the mornings. Aye, nights are fed drawing in, you know. Yeah, so it's a bit chilly. My head's a bit cold. So I thought, I won't put a cap or a hat or something on. I'll put one of these skull cap woolly, what are they, beanies? That's what it is. I couldn't remember what that was. Anyhow, welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. I've got a few things for you this week. Got a bit of an explanation regarding some things. But first, before I forget, I've got a couple of thanks to shout out. Brewing Shed, Sean from Brewing Shed. Thank you very much, dude, for all the beers. I will be doing the reviews soon. Haven't done any as of yet. Might even do one today. We'll see how we go for time. But thank you, dude, very, very much. Who else have we got? Chris Frog. Yes, you're out there. He's been sending me quite a few messages. Chris, you're really, really keen into the brewing, and thank you so much in advance for the brews you're going to send me. The missus is quite looking forward to the vino too, man. So thank you, dude. Thank you very, very much. What else have we got? Zippy Viking. Zippy, how are you doing, man? Glad to hear your blackcurrant Ribena cider. It's going to be a proper strong cider. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be an absolute beast, and I'd love to try some. I know you're somewhere down Surrey, Hampshire kind of area. I'm not sure exactly where you're based, but hey, maybe it'd be good meeting up. I do have a few beers that I need to get rid of, which will become, well, when I give my explanation about why I haven't been uploading videos, it'll all become clear, put it that way. The last guy I want to mention is James Hutchinson. You know who you are, brother, you're out there. He was the guy, and I couldn't remember last time, he was the guy that was going to come up to me in the monkey world. Not going to do that monkey shit again. And didn't. James, don't worry about it, dude. I'd love to meet you, but hey, never mind, man. That's cool anyway. But yeah, I wanted to give you a shout out to say big up to the James Hutchinson, yeah? Anyway, guys, what next? Well, let's have a look, and the explanation of what I've been doing over the last few weeks will become very clear. Okay, you can see, guys, we've got a few boxes stacked up here, and yeah, the reason why is another story of woe. And the story goes like this. Our landlord is a complete cunt, you motherfucker. What's happened is we've been evicted from our house because the landlord hasn't paid the mortgage for over a year. And the first thing we knew about it was we got a letter from, I think it was Nationwide, one of the building societies, saying you're going to be evicted because your landlord, although he's been collecting the rent money, he hasn't paid the mortgage with it. What a complete fucker. So basically that means we have to move, and we have to move fucking sharpish because we're given hardly any time to get out of this shithole. So yeah, Bell Brewery, might have to rename it because we're going to have to move. I'm moving all stuff in with my folks at the moment, so we're going to live with my parents, which is, oh my god, just going to be complete nightmare time for a while. They're cool, don't worry, they're sorted, they're really good people. Hey, and they produce me, so they've got to be cool, huh? Yeah, but it's not ideal, especially when you've got a missus and you've got 3 cats and you've got a house worth of stuff. So we've had to open a storage thing and all that. Oh man. Anyway, I won't really go into my woes because that's not what you're watching Homebrew Wednesday for. But holy fuck, that is why I have been fucked. So yeah, it was my birthday, really happy time. Went on holiday, came back to find my whole life has been fucked. Um, so, going to be a bit sporadic. I am still doing videos. You're going to have to check back with me. But yeah, over the next few months, until we find somewhere else to live, it's going to be a bit sporadic. The irony is, though, my dad has got a better PC and a better internet connection than me. So once I do videos, I'll be able to upload them a lot quicker. So anyway, to you guys who were kind of worried about me, I got a few messages from people saying, "Oh man, what's going on? What's happening? Are you okay?" Don't worry, I will be fine. Okay, at the moment, not really, but I will be fine. So thank you for those messages, guys. Anyway, it's Homebrew Wednesday. Let's uplift it a bit. Homebrew. Hey guys, Jonah back on Homebrew Wednesday, and it would be mighty rude not to have any homebrew on Homebrew Wednesday. So have a look at this bad boy. You've probably seen it before. It's Strider Slicer. Try saying that after you've had a few homebrews, huh? Come on. And what this was, it's basically a slow cider, but the idea was given to me from a guy who works in the Bristol cider shop on the Christmas steps. If you've ever been to Bristol, if you know where that is, holy shit, the guy's got loads of cider, man. If you like cider, that's the place to be. And he had some Slider in, which is basically a slow cider, yeah. And I said to him that I was making a slow gin, and he went, "Well, what are you going to do with the slow berries once you've taken the gin off?" Yeah, because don't forget, the berries are going to swell up and take some of the gin into the berries. So, so I was like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Put some cider in, mash them all up, get all the gin mixed in with the cider, and you'll have Slider." And I was like, "Cool, that sounds really good." But when I tried to do it, I hadn't made a cider, I'd made a slicer. So it gets even more complicated because I added honey to the cider. So what I ended up was Slider. And I called it Strider Slicer. Yeah, just to be even more complicated. But yeah, this is the one. And if you saw Grant Beer Lover 1983 Brew, if you saw his thing earlier on in the week, which I didn't until earlier on today, he's trying a little sample that I sent him. So, hey, cheers to you, Grant. Let's try it. A lot of fruit. It's like a fruit liqueur. He kind of banged it exactly nail on. There's a lot of fruit, a lot of winter kind of fruit there. You've got the sloes, you've got the apples. You can just about make out the honey. And holy shit, the gin in there is all on the aroma. Oh, this is some powerful stuff. If I wanted to hazard a guess, we'll put it this way: the sizer. Sorry, I put this down. The sizer was probably about 9, maybe 10%. It's quite strong, anyway, like a mead, an apple mead, if you want to call it that. The gin's obviously 40%. Take down by the slow, so maybe once the slow gin was probably 30 something. So I reckon this is easily about maybe 15 to 20%, I'd say, somewhere in that region. So it's a very strong wine. It definitely tastes stronger than wine. You don't want to be drinking a pint of it, but a wee hip flask in those days when it does get cold. Of which we're kind of going towards now. In the mornings, it's not really short weather anymore. Even though I'm still wearing the flip-flops, so hey, there we go. What else have we got on Homebrew Wednesday this week? Well, let's find out. Now, one of the other things I wanted to talk about this week is September, because we're getting ever closer to September. And a while ago, just before the SJ Pour Experimenté in the UK, which was a huge success. Well, I thought it was anyway, and a lot of you guys will probably agree. I said I was going to do this brewing sobriety challenge, the Brewers Sobriety Challenge, And I couldn't do it then because I had to drink lots of beer. So, oh, pardon me. So this is the time to do it. So I have earmarked September as the month-long, or the 30-day sobriety challenge. How many days are in September? 30 days has September, April, June and November. So there we go, 30 days. September's 30 days, man. Come on. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and do an update every day over those 30 days. So if you guys want to tune into that and watch my face of woe as we go along, please do. It would be cool if you could check out and see the pain on my face through not drinking for a month. And I'm going to be moving over that period too, so it's going to be complete crazy shit, man. But yeah, please tune in because it's always good to see people clicking like and viewing my somewhat crazier videos, shall we say. So thank you in advance to everyone that wants to watch it, and to everyone else, hey, fuck you. Okay, what other things have we got on Homebrew Wednesday? We have the 1 can kit challenge, which is still going ahead. I know. Some of you guys have asked me about it and said, what's happening with it? Yes, it is going ahead. And for those of you that don't know, what I've done is the SJ port was good, but it was for AG only. So if you didn't have the right setup to do AG, you were screwed. And I know AG people can do can kits if they want to. A lot of them don't bother because maybe they think they're above it, or maybe they just can't be asked. They want to do some experimentation with the grains. That's not what this challenge is all about. It's a 1 kit challenge. So, a 1 can kit challenge. So you get a 1 can kit. Cooper's. That's the one I've used. And yes, I am putting one of my beers into the prize. I won't be winning. I won't be putting it into the actual competition. But if you win, you will win one of my beers too. Yes, you get a 1 can kit, such as Cooper's. Yeah, you add your sugar, or do you? You could add spray malt. You could add honey. Where are you going to get your sugars from? You could add something completely different, like a syrup and water. That's up to you. But the one stipulation is you have to only use 1 can kit plus extras, whatever you want to do. You can't use a 2 can kit, okay? People have asked me that. That is cheating a little bit. However, if you want to use a can of malt extract without hops, yeah, an unhopped one, no worries, you can do that. That's fine. But you can only use a 1 can kit, okay? Then you can add some extra hops if you want. You can make a hop tea. You can do a partial, whatever you like. Yeah. So they're the stipulations. The other one is you have to give me a breakdown of whatever you put in it. Yeah. Because I want to know roughly how much it cost you to make this beer. I wanted to do that so I could adjust someone that's just done a 1 can with a kilo of sugar, yeah, against someone that's steeped some hops, maybe steeped a tiny bit of extra grain to get a bit of extra flavour in there. Do you know what I mean? They added some isometric hop extract and all this kind of stuff. So how do you balance someone that's just starting out against someone that knows all the tricks of the trade, yeah? So if you've spent more money and you get the same kind of result in the challenge as someone that's just done a kit and kilo, unfortunately the guy with the lower cost will win, yeah? But it's only if there's a tie, yeah? So it's just trying to sort of give everyone a fair chance, yeah? So that's why we want to do it. I've already got, I think it's about 7 or 8 people interested. If you are interested and you are out there, please send me a message. And we're going for first week of October. You need to send me 2 bottles of your brew. 1 bottle for tasting and 1 bottle to be put into the kitty, and the winner takes all, yeah? So the winner wins everyone else's beers, yeah? Cool. Anyway, guys, that is, I think, it from this Homebrew Wednesday. So it's been a pleasure being in your living room or on your sofa or on your mobile, wherever I may be. guys, we'll see you soon. That one. Yeah, we rolling.